Hey everyone, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a book shopping video. Finally, it's been a while, I feel like, a few months at least. And today we're actually going somewhere new. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. It's pretty big. We're going to Half Price Books today. I've only been here once before, and I'm not even sure if I got anything, or if I did, it was very little because I didn't have a lot of time to be here. But today, we're going to take a look around and see if I can find anything good. And of course, I have Troy with me. The faithful cameraman.
Of course. Oh, check this out. Cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean...
That's why you should read, Troy, or you'll go extinct.
That seems rude to assume that that's why they went extinct. If they were like well educated about you know, weather, maybe, you know, who's to say? It is a lot. Wow. Ooh, this is a cool shot. Well,
I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Well, I'm assuming you're looking for books. You should start there.
$22? That's half?
I mean, maybe it's less like half and more like how Dollar General is, like, you know,
Generally half.
generally rounded at a dollar amount. Look at all of the Breaking Dawns. It's just all Breaking Dawn.
Why are there no Twilights? That's funny.
All Breaking Dawn. Nobody wants that book.
Looking at this.
Oh, you're missing them, and I bet you don't know what they are.
I could look at my tour, my video.
Yeah, there you go.
On my channel.
I'm exposing her for what she is. She's not even a booktuber. She doesn't even tube any books.
Got me. I haven't tubed a single one.
I just looked like an old father trying to. Is this how you work the camera?
Are you?
No. You terrible person.
What genre are we in?
Paul, if you're watching this, I'm definitely not her father. Paul's my only friend.
Is this just fiction?
It's B fiction.
Oh, it's fiction. Oh, the bees, actually. I've wanted this book for a while.
Oh, well, there you go. That's what I'm here for, ladies and gentlemen.
Look how nice
She's gonna edit applause into this section, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm here for.
You actually do that though, like by accident. You like make fun of books or something, and then you're like, ah, and you like say the title, and I like turn around.
That's because I'm literally the best. Hashtag Troy finds books. I want to see it in the comments section. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Drop a
what?
My boy Charles.
Charles.
What's up, Charles?
What up?
Poser.
You know what I am looking for?
What are you looking for? This whole video is me just being too close to your face. Why is it so close? Stay away from me. There you go.
The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Stop it.
The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Tartt. I was just gonna film you from the end of the aisle, and then there were people over there, so I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna not act like someone who's secretly filming someone. Tartt. Secret History.
Yes.
History. Tartt.
Tartt.
Secret History.
Tartt.
Look at this poser over here standing in the fantasy books like she reads them. High fantasy isn't easy to just jump into, you know what I mean?
Definitely, I want this. Can I get this book?
Why would you not?
And the question is...
The bigger, cooler one, obviously.
It's $5.
And?
I'm trying so desperately to stop buying paperbacks. and it just doesn't work.
Well, because they're, you know, that's why I'm lucky. I live in the manga world. All my stuff's paperback.
I wonder if this is like...
Ramses the Great lives.
I don't think this is a part of the Interview with the Vampire series.
I don't think so.
That's kind of interesting.
Get it? It's about mummies.
Oh, I like mummies a lot. I like how it's called The Mummy or Ramses the Damned. Like she couldn't decide what to call it.
Or maybe it was renamed or something. Dun, 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 dun,
Look how
dun,
many
dun,
Stephen King books are.
King's books.
It's like both of them.
All the King's books.
Oh, look!
What?
They have more fantasy books.
Ooh, the dwarves. And the Revenge of the Dwarves.
Ooh.
And the Magicians. And the Magician King.
Look how pretty this copy is. Queen of the Teardom.
Oh,
Look how pretty. Oh,
that's very nice.
oh, it's flawless.
Oh, hey. There's a super
Can't afford
How many
duplicates
of those
though.
books?
That's cool. What's the Creeps? Look at that. Creeps, a Deep Dark Fears collection.
It's kind of cute.
It's cute, yeah.
It's kind of cute. I don't even know what other graphic novels to look for. If anyone has any, you know, suggestions, I'm looking for like video game ones.
Nobody gets rid of Six of Crows, so it's only here new. This is a book that I've wanted to get for a while. Well, since it came out. Hasn't been that long. Look! Troy, look! Wow, they're so pretty.
That manga's pretty bad. Whoa, what's going on?
You know what
here?
I've heard is bad? Your
here?
face is bad.
What's going on? Wait.
Nobody cares about this.
Wait, actually, hold on. How much is this? Because I actually need this. That's literally.
And yet,
Oh.
you just
Wow.
completely disrespect these.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add this to the pile here. Wow, Paige.
Yes. Wow. How much is that? Yeah. $30 for that. That makes sense. Adios. Please close the door. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to my library. We are finally home after that extensive book shopping, and we also stopped at several places to get food. So we stopped at a sub shop, we stopped at a pretzel shop, and we stopped at Panda Express. So I'm pretty full, feeling pretty indulgent, and I'm gonna show you what I got in detail. First of all, I got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the hardcover edition that is like what I would call like the classic covers. And I got this because somehow I did not have the actual hardcover of the book for my shelf. Yes, I have read the book several times, but I have mostly read it on audiobook and ebook, and it's a little bit hard, I feel like, to come across hard copies like this. My year 3 book, obviously Prisoner of Azkaban, is actually missing its dust jacket, which kind of sucks, and I wish I had known that when I was at Half Price Books. I might have picked up that book as well, but at least I can say that I finally have the whole series. The next book that I saw and got was The Bees. I have heard miraculous things about this book for several years now. A few of my friends actually took a course in college where they read this book. As they were reading it, they were telling me how good it was, and I just didn't have time to read it at that time, and I was not in that course. So now I have it. I have a copy, and I was especially happy about actually getting this copy because it's really, really pretty. So this is a bit of an odd book, I would say. It's like a literary fiction, fantasy, science fiction, dystopian sort of book. The Handmaid's Tale meets The Hunger Games, and I would say maybe a bit of the Bee Movie, because this follows like actual bees, you know, like personified bees, and it specifically follows one bee who is a sanitation bee. She's very loyal to her queen bee, willing to do anything for her until she discovers some sort of deep dark secret which leads her to change her views, I guess. I don't know. It's very odd. Very excited to read it and experience it for myself. Okay, next up is another one I'm actually really excited for, and I picked up The Girl in the Tower by Katherine Arden. This is the second book in the Winter Night trilogy, which is a like an adult fantasy series. The first book is The Bear and the Nightingale, which I read a couple years ago. I actually have a wrap-up of it in like 2019. It was one of my favorite books of 2019, but I did not complete the series, did not continue on from that first book, even though it was one of my favorites of the year. So I actually had the audiobook of this, and for some reason, probably because I read the first book exclusively like in physical format, I just could not bring myself to start the audiobook for this one, so I think it is something that I need to read physically. It is set in Russia, and it follows our protagonist Vasilisa, who is raised in sort of rural Russia, and she sort of grows up with this ability to communicate with the woodland spirits and also to control some bit of magic herself. Yeah, so it's a great novel. I just know that I want to finish the trilogy really bad. I feel like it's gonna be awesome. All right, last up is a very random one. I'll tell you right here and now. Did not anticipate getting this book. Didn't know this book existed, but here we are. So I saw The Mummy by Anne Rice, or otherwise known as Ramses the Damned. This is the first book, I believe, in the duology, Ramses the Damned. I have not read any Anne Rice yet. I fully intend to. I fully intend to start and hopefully finish the Interview with a Vampire series, because I feel like it's just such a staple in the like contemporary fantasy community, but like I have not gotten to it yet. But as I was in the fantasy section and I was looking at the Anne Rice books, obviously The Mummy just like stuck out to me. Like I just saw The Mummy and I was like, what's that? And you might be like, why do you care? Why do you care about The Mummy? Well, the thing is, my favorite movie ever is The Mummy, 1999, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. And when I say that, I mean I've seen that movie a million times. A million times. Like, I watch it every year multiple times. So when I saw that this was called The Mummy and it was by Anne Rice, I was immediately curious. And basically, this follows Ramses II, or the Great Ramses, one of the pharaohs of Egypt, who drinks an elixir of life and becomes Ramses the Damned. And he reawakens in Edwardian London, where he becomes Dr. Ramsay, but he's still pining after his lost love, Cleopatra, and this love that he has for Cleopatra results in him doing something terrible that affects the other people around him. It actually sounds kind of similar to The Mummy in that Imhotep, the villain in The Mummy, is on this great quest to revive the love of his life. I don't know. I hope it's similar. It's a chunky boy. It's pretty big. But if it's anything like The Mummy, I will honestly be so glad. Just so grateful if this is anything like The Mummy. So those were the 4 books that I got at Half Price Books. I'm hoping that I can return relatively soon and go shopping again there. And honestly, even if you have any more like bookstore recommendations for me to go to, I live in the great state of Pennsylvania, which I know is pretty large. But, you know, sometimes I go hours away and I could be passing a great bookstore that I just don't know about. So if you also live in Pennsylvania, or if you go through Pennsylvania relatively often and you know of great, especially bargain bookstores that I could visit and hopefully make a video in, I would love for you to comment below and tell me what those are. Anyway, if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads. That's it for today, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye!